Hey guys, Tough Thumbs here. So it's been a while, and this is the third time I'm doing the intro to this video because I am so out of YouTube mode. But I've been working on Tanics and pimp jobs and managing my new forum, which is awesome. Thank you guys for the support, appreciate that. And dealing with Sam.
Yeah.
Dealing with the wedding, which is coming up pretty soon, guys. So, you know, October 13th, please do not call me and ask about pimp jobs or Tanics. I would really appreciate that. Now, last time I asked that for my vacation, it was like, oh, let's call Jeff and, you know.
Now he's free.
I mean, it's what I don't care that people are calling, but it makes me feel shitty when someone's pissed at me.
Yeah.
So it kind of ruins my day. Because I do care, guys. I mean, as much as some people think I don't give a shit about their pimp jobs, that's definitely not true. So, but anyway. So I got a few things for sale here from Sammy Boy. 2 of his fixed blades. What are they called?
No idea. Still working on it. Nothing's really caught my eye yet.
Douche Cliffs? No,
Sammy's for now. No Sammy's.
Sammy's. So first up, we got this tan one here. Nice sheath. They're Tough Knives approved. Nice coyote tan handles. What's the steel?
Steel is AB.
AB. That's some nice thick AB. Very comfortable, very sharp. Get the little warny there. A nice little swedge on there. And this one is
150.
150. 150, guys. It can be yours.
If you want it, email me. I'll put my email in the description.
Oh yeah, is that right?
That's right. I can hijack your computer now.
Yeah. Yep. So that guy, and then this guy is 170.
160.
60. And this one has got the. Oh yeah, that's why. It's got the blue and black G10. That doesn't want to focus like the other one did. Blue black G10. Anyway, it's got like a micro Tonto on it, nice and sharp. It's got some little pin inlays there. This one is A2 or D2?
That one's D2.
D2?
1/4 inch thick.
1/4 inch thick D2. Nice flat ground with the little convexy tip. It's got the gray liners. It's pretty comfy. I actually helped him modify this one in shape a little bit because it was a little weird looking.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
It's very comfortable. It's
smaller and still as comfortable.
Yeah, it's a nice little chunk. So yeah, this one's 160, guys. Sheaths are great. They don't scratch. Sam's good at making the sheaths. He just needs to get his shaping better. He needs a little tighter. Got the Rona boat
paddles.
Yeah, boat
well, it's
paddle.
For emergencies, you know.
Well, this one's not so bad. They're not bad at all. They're fine. I've seen a lot worse. Trust me.
Thank you.
So now, first up, gonna do some Tanics real quick. Get back in the swing of things here.
Jeez, there's
and
so
then,
many Tanics.
Yeah, pimp jobs on the next one, next video. So first up is one that's in the works. I'm not finished yet. This is from my friend Chad. He wanted one just like my original Tanic that I originally did. So this is the last set of handles for the older style Tanics. I was saving for his. See the regular finish on the titanium. Screws are all nice and domed and stone washed. Everything's stone washed. Gear spacer, which is actually currently upside down. I put it back together and did not notice that the gear back spacer is actually upside down. Titanium. This one's not finished. I had some issues with it. This is also the last blade to work with the stop pin cutout here. It's a lot bigger of an area. So I was having some issues with it when it was closed, and it was basically stopping right here and just like real slow. So I actually figured out the blade was not flat. Probably the only one out of all those blades I did so far.
It was really confusing.
It was. Everything made sense, but that didn't. So yeah, dude, I just figured that out this morning. Surface grounded. Now it's nice and smooth. Needs a new detent. The detent's pretty weak right now, but that's just because it's been scraped against a blade that was not even. So that's no problem. That's a simple fix. So yeah, there you go, dude. It's really comfy, really chunky. I'm not doing the swedge on this one because I like it so much more. The grind is, it's been touched up recently, so there's like little blurs on the flats there, but everything's gonna get acid washed like you requested. So, but other than that, it's very smooth. Once the new detents in there, it'll be even better. So just a classic one. And you guys have seen I've been kind of messing around with the scales a lot with the Tanics. I kind of designed them to be able to change them, I guess. Change the
like
shapes and
blank
sizes. Yeah, like there's a lot of weird things I can do with them. Like, and there's a lot of things I've been doing with these experiments for these one-offs that I'm actually going to do for the Tanics from now on. Like, you know, thinning them out, thinning out certain areas. So, you know, because it looks, everything looks like aesthetically pleasing. The blade is shorter than the handle, but it doesn't look bad or anything like that. But it can look better, or more sleek, I guess you'd say. It looks fine like this. I love the way it looks, you know, but it's chunky, feels good, but I can make it thinner and more concealed carry. So, first up is the first one for Blade HQ, guys. Now, Blade HQ is going to have runs of 10 every few months, I guess. Right now I'm working on the first 10, and each 10 is going to have a one-off that is just nice, really different. And they'll probably price them more because they are going to be one-offs, and I'm going to spend a little bit more time on them. Because basically I'm going to do all the same thing for the rest of them, maybe like slight differences. But one of them is going to be really nice, so. And this one, I love this one. So yeah, this is going to be the HQ1, then there'll be the HQ2, HQ3. And then whatever they want to do after that. I love this one, seriously do. So you guys saw this one on Instagram. So it's a lot sleeker. It's real thin. It is contoured all the way around the scales, inside and out, just so everything is super smooth and soft. The scales were high polished and then stone washed, which surprisingly I've never done with titanium ever.
Really?
I've always sandblasted and then stone washed.
Weirdo.
I don't know how the hell that happened, but it happened. So yeah, it's like got a shine to it, but it's also kind of got like, compared to like the Hinder lock side, has a really nice shiny stone wash to it, and it's the same thing pretty much. And you can see some slight like lines in it, which I like a lot. Everything's polished there. Centering is really nice. Nice swedge, blue backspacer, so blue-gray for Blade HQ, which will be the same as the other ones. I might do the clip blue as well, but for now I like the clip a lot. It's a sculpted clip, looks good. But this thing has a short, stubby little flipper on it. Got a hell of a detent on it, rips open real fast. One of my favorite grinds I've ever done here. Nice polished grind with the surface grinding marks on it, which look really nice. Kind of like a nice grain going up and down. And then the swedge is a perfect swedge, which I did not use anything to measure it or anything, I just did it. And it just turned out good.
Late nights work good?
Yeah, and it's really contoured here. Like there's an angle going this way, so you can get to the lock bar easier on this one. But I love this thing. It's one of my favorites. It's just so comfortable. You choke up all the way, it just goes right in there just like a toad. It's very sharp, super smooth, just solid as hell. I love it. So that's the first one, guys. That'll be up on Blade HQ. I don't know when. Most likely I'll do all the Blade HQ Tanics and show them all at once before I send them out, so you guys will know when they're going there. If you offer me like a lot of money, I can call them up and like reserve one for you. So you gotta like bribe me, and Sam too. Sam requires knives. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, don't.
Bribes aren't necessary to get one.
Yeah, please don't try to do that, guys. I mean, you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do with them. So, you know, it's first come, first serve. So, but there will be 30 total for them. So 10 is coming up soon. Because of the wedding, everything's all ass backwards, which sucks. As well as my handles, I only have 10 sets of scales, and they're all for Blade HQ. So basically all you're going to be seeing is 1 or 2, not for Blade HQ, because my guy that has them, that is doing the counterboards, actually went on his honeymoon, so...
Weddings everywhere.
Yeah, he'll be back on the 13th, or 11th or something like that, so... Got a little bit of a, you know, a wall here, so... Alright, so next up, this one is for my buddy. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and, you know... have a weak spot, so. Now this one you guys may have seen on Instagram a few times. This one is also a one-off. The USN Tanic I did, the blades were real big and basically big square, and this is the second one I did out of those. And it's got the drop point blade, which is a lot bigger than your regular Tanic blade, as you can see. A little bit longer. The handles are completely different. It's brought in up here, down here. Choils is brought in more thinned out right here as well. In here, brought down the ass right there a little bit. A lot of different things going on there. It's nice and thin compared to the original, as you can see. Turn it down.
Yeah.
There's a thing on the screen there. Okay, but it's a lot smaller. Not like a ton, but it's like half the weight, it seems like. And on this side, I did a micarta inlay, green micarta, which I really, really like. It's nice and clean. Just really nice dark stone wash. Choil up front here. Very nice choil, functional. Centering is collector centered. Pot clip is pretty unique, I think. I made this one originally for myself, but then I made this other one that I liked even more, so I decided to get rid of this. But
That's the way it works.
Nice flipper. You kind of like got to hold it up here, right, your finger right in that area, and give it a little tug. And the detent's nice and strong, just like Justin likes it. Nice strong detent, so it rips out real fast. So, yep, that one's heading out today, as long as I get to the post office on time and take some pictures first. Nice gear back spacer. What do you think, Sammy?
I love that one. The way it flips is different because of the weight of the blade.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
nice.
that one a lot.
Detent's good on this one. Doesn't stick at all. Perfect lock up there. Not too early or anything like that.
I like how thin it is compared to the old ones too.
Oh yeah, it's very thin. So this moves on to my favorite Tanic I've ever done.
Uh-oh.
I have a disease, guys. I mean, it's very difficult to get rid of each Tanic, like, as I make them. But sometimes, like, one will come along where I'll decide to do one for myself. Like, not for myself, just do one and sell it, and I just can't get rid of it. I can't do it. So this one, I had this idea. I drew this picture forever ago. This one here at the bottom. This was one of my knife designs that I thought of, which may or may not be a design I do. But I took a Tanic handle and blade and basically traced them out on here and just erased areas and try to make it look as much like that as possible. And lo and behold, I could fit it in there, so it worked out. So I decided to make one. Whose numbers on here? Nobody's phone number? Okay, good. But I'm going to show you guys next to all these the finished result here. I think it turned out pretty good. It's not as crazy of an angle there, but this is the best I could do. But I absolutely love this thing. Got a nice full flat grind, polished. Nice Tonto tip with a really crazy Tonto there. No swedge. I just like them without swedges because they're heavier on the spine, so they flip better. Super thin on this one. You got the Mayo / birch / Southern style holes in the handles. By all means, I did not make this up at all. Like the step down. No, the step down. Well, the step down thing, not the holes. The step down thing is pretty cool. Then the inside is polished on the bottom there, and I anodized it blue. And these two are just kind of like set in a little bit, just for, you know, to make it look nice. Back spacer is polished titanium with a really nice polished blue dots. Pot clip, which was a pain in the ass, has just one that goes all the way through and one that's just sitting there. But overall, this is definitely my favorite Tanic I've ever done, and this is currently mine. So I'm gonna make them, and you know, eventually I'll sell it, I guess. But for now, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I like to have two, one of my originals and a variation, just for you know, show purposes. You know, for people that want to see them. My
favorite part of that one is the flipper. It's like super technical.
Yeah, this is probably, the flipper is probably going to be what's on every Tanic from now on, because that is I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out, but
nothing's cool.
Apparently it did. So, but it's perfect actually. I've had some issues with the flipper when they stick out really far. You know, they're great. They work perfectly, like this one here. But I don't want it to be that big. I mean, it's nice. It's a guard, but it doesn't have to be that big. But it's got an upward sweep to it, so I take some of it off. It has less of an upward sweep to it, which makes it a little bit more difficult to flip. You just have to change the angle. So I've been trying to figure out exactly how to shorten this flipper and at the same time keep the same function going. So this is basically the best one I've come up with so far, because this thing has a very weak detent at the moment. But it flips really well. So I know that that's the proper one to do. So But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry to rant, and hopefully I'll be doing some more videos. I definitely want to do a pimp job video pretty soon, so please stay tuned. Don't give up on me.
Keep your eyes open.
And if you're on USN, guys, you can join the Thumb Studs.
Woo!
Just request a number. There's a picture in there that you can put on your in your signature on USN, so everyone knows you're official. But yeah, guys, the auction was incredible. Thanks so much to everybody, Oli especially, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, so have a great day, guys. Peace.